All right, there we are. We're back.
Yes, we are back. So, almost time for Ubisoft.
Yes, 15 minutes until Ubisoft, and it's gonna be.
I don't know, cause last year they beat, whatchamacallit,
They beat Vivendi.
they beat Vivendi so they wouldn't get fucking hostily taken over,
Yes.
cause Vivendi's just a bunch of assholes.
So this is the first year where that threat is not looming.
Yes, cause Ubisoft owns themselves now.
Which means they have the ability to do pretty much whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, and which is a good thing. Before E3, we had word that there was going to be 4 major, well, on top of Ghost Recon.
No, before.
Well,
they
yeah,
said this
but
after
there
Ghost
was
Recon.
there was Ghost Recon, and then there was 3 other major AAA titles that they were going to announce and also talk about.
Well, we know Watch Dog is one of them.
Yes. So Watch Dogs, did it leak or
It leaked and then officially.
they talked about it? So
It leaked, and then they're like, "Yeah, that's."
So we have, and we're intrigued by the whole NPC because that's still freaking confusing. So the other 2 games, we really don't. We can guess. So some of the things we'd like to see.
Yeah.
Would be.
There's Well, here we know a few things. We know 2 games for sure that are not going to be, which is one that is in development that we saw for the last 2 years. The
Skull and Bones,
not
which
CNBC's.
is their
Skull and Bones, their pirate naval combat game.
Assassin's Creed 4 naval combat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, that's not gonna be there.
That is
not
not
gonna
going to be
show
there.
it.
They did confirm that we'll not see anything for Skull and Bones.
But that makes sense.
Ooh.
And with that as well, we're not seeing a new Splinter Cell game. That one has not been confirmed. Been rumored.
They've been
times.
there's been lots of talk, but nothing's been confirmed.
Yeah.
It's supposedly in the work because they did have someone had an interview with Yves Guillemot a while back, and he said it'll come out whenever it comes.
But it's not the right
at
time.
the right time. It'll be released at the right time.
So that's 2 things that we do know is not going to be.
So in our speculation
another thing we know that we won't be seeing Beyond Good and Evil. They did confirm Beyond Good and Evil will not be at the show, but they are planning to show us something for the game later on. So
yeah,
it's not going to be there because they have something else to announce.
and that's fine.
Now, with that as well, they do have a lot of games that are out right now that
Are getting ready for DLC.
yes. So we have like new services and stuff like that.
Yeah, so
I'm expecting Siege. We're going to see some more Siege.
Because they're getting ready for more Siege stuff. Division 2 just came out.
I would love personally to see some something new for Rocksmith, or even just a announcement of showing. Because Rocksmith is a Ubisoft game that I love dearly, and
I feel like it's dying.
I don't think so. I don't think it's dying, but it
not
could
as
use
pop-
that little bit of an extra.
Full push.
Yeah, like a little push of like reminding people that it exists. And it's nothing wrong with it, like saying that it's dying. The fan base is there, and the fan base is.
But they haven't really emphasized it for a long time.
Yeah, maybe if they do have a 3, like that's the other thing. Ubisoft San Francisco has been working on that game since the beginning.
Yeah.
And they have earned a lot of their viewers or their players' respect, because they went, you know what, we're not going to give you a new Rocksmith every year.
Yeah, we're not going to do a new game every year because look at what happened to Guitar Hero and Rock Band.
Yeah, this is a rhythm game that's supposed to teach you, and this right now for everything that we have on the game, this is what we want to teach you on the big.
Yeah.
If we can figure out how to do something big, like a drastic change, then yes, you'll have Rocksmith 2020, Rocksmith 2019.
So yeah, we might see something on that.
I would love to see that. But
we might also see stuff for Crew, so DLC for Crew 2.
Likely.
Because that came out last year, and they don't want to kill it off. Also, Assassin's Creed. Might get some DLC for that.
I don't know because the latest DLC just came out.
Yeah, but they might announce the next phase of DLC.
It's possible we could get a tease of the next Assassin's Creed.
Hey, you can play it. I don't. They might show off an early concept. We're expecting Vikings.
That's what the concept is right now. Is that we're gonna have Vikings.
Buttercup said during.
Hey, you're like 8 minutes early.
You are gonna play it during you.
No, you could. He said it was gonna be done during you. He was gonna be ready. So. What else? I would love to see another collaboration with Nintendo for Mario and Rabbids.
That'd be great.
That was a fail, because that game was phenomenal and is one of the great games on the Switch. So, I would love to get a sequel to that, because that game was awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely a major one. I do want to see more of Legion, because Legion, Watch Dogs Legion, the promise of that one sounds great.
Okay, yeah, so it's set in London. We know that.
Post-Brexit. So
everything's
you have
going
your video game license.
What?
Do you have your knife license? You have your spoon license, Mike?
There you go. So yeah, you post-Brexit London, where you're playing an NPC.
Yeah, the whole NPC thing is confusing as all hell.
That's what we want to see. We want to know more on that.
I just want the explanation of how the NPC thing works.
The way I'm hearing it, and of course nothing confirmed until later today.
Well, in a little couple minutes.
It's you pick which character you want to be.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to start out as a barista.
Yeah.
No, you want to be a bartista. It's like fucking Batista, but working at Starbucks.
Wrong. So yeah, I'm intrigued on the setting and how the game plays, how it looks. Also, the whole NPC thing. Could we possibly see White People the Sports Game too?
I want blood of the white people.
So it's trials downhill skiing.
What I meant to say is I want Mountain of the Blood Dragon.
And then you just got the two guys from Trials that are just like wah, 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 wah.
Trials of the Blood of White People.
No blood of blood.
Oh, that came out from over there.
Wow.
That's fucking funny. So
that is my favorite so far.
Trials of the White People's Blood. So White People in Sports Game 2. Okay.
Yeah. And for everyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, Steep.
Yeah, if we could get a sequel to Steep, that'd be fine.
You know what? Steep is in that right area where they could get one.
Yeah,
but it also in that area where they could just go with another DLC pack.
Yeah, that's fine.
The DLC packs that they did for Steep have actually pushed the game pretty well.
El Polo Diablo, doesn't that mean like the devil chicken?
Polo Diablo, yeah, I think so. Polo, I think.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what. Yeah.
Or Or there's a possibility it could not be a sequel. It could be a brand new, completely new IP.
Oh yeah, that's could be, yeah.
I would love a brand new IP, something brand new, and then Yves Guillemot at the end's like, got one more thing.
That's what I want from presentation. I want a Ubisoft
or Starlink Battle for the Blood Dragon.
That game should have been exclusive to the Switch.
Mario and Rabbids versus the Blood Dragons.
See, I want Ubisoft pre all this Vivendi shit.
We want Aisha Tyler to come back and go Girlwood.
Ladywood.
Whatever.
Ladywood.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah, 100%.
And just crazy, over the top, minus no Just Dance, no Usher.
Well, they're gonna have Just Dance one way.
I saw that the other day. 9 years later, fuck Usher.
Yeah, fuck off, Usher.
All right.
And I'm like, yeah.
So we are 3 minutes out.
All I could think of was, what was fuck Usher? And then I'm like, Ubisoft, E3, Just Dance, yeah, Usher.
Yeah.
The game is so pretty.
So
The game is gorgeous.
Oof. All right. Well, we are 2 minutes out. Let's swap
And the
over
snow is amazing.
to Ubi.
Because once a week, it flips to another season. So, like, right now, I think it's probably still summer. I played it on Thursday. What?
We are 2 minutes out. So
I'm talking about Forza.
cut it over.
All right.
And
Did we flip?
that was Ubisoft.
Okay.
Okay. Not a bad
Yeah, it was all right. We got new stuff.
kind of faltered around the end of it. I'm definitely gonna say that.
Yeah. But it started out strong. We had freaking Watch Dogs Golden Girls edition.
Yeah. Watch Dogs Legion. They explained. They did exactly what I wanted them to do and explain what they were saying about
How the NPCs work.
Yes, exactly. And I'm kind of happy about that part because let's
Well, and it makes sense how they're gonna do it. That any character can be a playable character.
yeah, because the reason why being where you're still in DedSec, but you're recruiting people and they all have their different skills to help you.
Yeah, so essentially you're recruiting anyone that got fucked over by
The government.
Yeah, by government.
Pretty much.
So essentially you can recruit anyone, you have to do their origins mission, and then they can be unlocked. Also, if you die, it's permadeath.
Yeah, that was interesting. Well, it showed like he got shot and he stumbled at first and came back, but it looks like you can sustain enough damage that you will have permadeath.
Yes,
And
which is cool.
That can be a game changer for Watch Dogs. I always found personally I died way too early in Watch Dogs because they tried to go with the more realistic approach of how bullets will fucking kill you.
Yeah.
And
Hotline Miami, bullets will just kill you.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm excited for that. They showed a bunch of the operatives. A lot of them were cool, but
the highlight of the show.
Oh
was
my
the old
god,
lady.
the old lady! She just she's a former assassin, and she just went up to the guy and just popped him.
Popped him and gave him a good taser to the neck, and wow,
She was just taking out guys left and right, and she was hobbling along.
I loved that entire moment. I was like, you know what, this looks like normal Watch Dogs, whatever.
Yep.
The minute they did that, I was like, you know what, you have me 100%. My wallet will be there for Watch Dogs Legion.
Well, because when they announced the first game years ago, we were like, oh my god, what the hell is this? This is amazing. And then the game came out, and it was so underwhelming. It was such a shit show because it was missing literally everything, but it had first Ubisoft game syndrome. That they achieved 1 point, and that was it. Second one comes out, it's a completely different story, it's amazing. This one looks even more.
Yeah, it's continuation of what we say the Ubisoft curse is, where first game is usually second game is awesome,
and
third game, usually by the third game they
got it right. So essentially this is it's exactly the same as Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Essentially, yeah, this is
literally Brotherhood.
It's Brotherhood, 100%.
So, and I'm freaking...
Oh, jeez.
He's swerving around. But
I can't play anymore. There's
a
2-second delay.
Oh, wow.
But yes, I'm very excited for this, and they also gave us a release date.
Yeah, so release date of March 6, 2020. It's being developed by Ubisoft Toronto. Toronto's usually just been like the support team,
but
so it's good to see that
I'm guessing they've been working on this for a long time.
Yeah.
So essentially they've probably been helping out with other projects, and this is their big project that they're showing off. Same as Ubisoft Quebec. Ubisoft Quebec has been a long time supporter of Ubisoft Montreal, but this past year they released Odyssey, which was amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, this looks like Watch Dogs 3 is going to be phenomenal. Next up.
Then we had the creators of Always Sunny in Philadelphia have a new show coming out.
Yeah.
On Apple.
Well, they also listed a couple other platforms.
I missed.
Yeah, because you were like, Apple TV!
So, yeah, it's Mythic Quest, which is going to be in production with Ubisoft, because Ubisoft helped them get everything right for like game development and stuff like that. Probably also helped with like a lot of the game footage itself, probably.
Yeah,
I'm assuming, but and it's not the first time Ubisoft has helped in that.
No,
direction.
in the more of multimedia aspect, they had last year. They had a presentation.
Exactly.
And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It looked kind of funny.
It looked It's Always Sunny with about games.
Yeah. So it looked pretty entertaining and over the top. So
I'm pretty much set for that. That sounds like it's going to be great.
Yeah. So then after that, we had an update on Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, the new character, and they used the Kingsman music before,
which pissed off one of our viewers. It was like, all I could hear was the Kingsman music, and I was like, ah! And then I look, and it's just a new agent for Rainbow Six Siege. Like, I hate Rainbow Six Siege now.
Yeah, I never get a Kingsman.
It was
I don't know how well that would turn out.
After that, are we good with Rainbow Six?
Yeah, really wasn't much to
It was
say
just
on
a new
it.
character.
It's the new character. The new season's coming out. It's still Rainbow Six Siege. It's still awesome as it is.
The next thing put a smile on my face.
And Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla with fucking Adventure Time.
Wait, wasn't it Rainbow Six Co-op Edition after that?
No,
that was later
like
on.
4 other stuff after it.
Yeah.
But Brawlhalla with Adventure Time. Brawlhalla has been getting a lot of side characters recently. Yeah. The first one was a Ubisoft-owned one, being Rayman.
Yep.
And the next one was a Hellboy promotion, where Hellboy was playable. And then we had... now we have Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Where
we have
Jake, and Princess Bubblegum.
Yeah, so it looks freaking adorable and hilarious, and I'm freaking pumped.
So I'm wondering, usually with Brawlhalla, I actually didn't play the Hellboy update, but when Rayman was announced, it was Rayman was the new character, but the other 2 characters were cosmetic names. So I don't know if that's going to be the case.
I have no idea, but it is out right now, so you can go download it.
Yeah, Brawlhalla is out right now.
Well, no, the expansion is out right now. Yeah,
I missed that part. So yeah.
So they said it's out today.
Out today.
So you can go grab it right now.
I'm definitely gonna have to jump into that. Love Adventure Time.
I'm excited for that.
It's awesome.
After that, we had some more on Ghost Recon that was just announced not that long ago.
Yeah, so BreakPoint. So we do know now that it is going to have single player with the AI companions like they did in Wildlands.
Well, I had problems with the companions in Wildlands. The AI was what?
Shut the fuck up.
And the AI was stupid as fuck.
I had some problems with them too.
They were.
I found I was more convenient going in by myself.
I know they were just a pain in the ass, and then they would get stuck, and you'd just be like, "Just let's go," or just get in the fucking car. The car was the worst.
Especially at launch. That car, they would not get in the car for me.
Or you'd get out of the car and they'd stay in the car. And I was like, what? So,
I don't know, but that is still good because, it does show that there is a promise of...
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I do not feel like playing multiplayer.
It is still, hands down, a game that you play with friends.
Yes. The entire trailer was focused around the wolves.
Yeah, of course, and you had John come out because he is going to be the main bad guy.
He is one of the main guys in the game, and also he had his adorable doggy.
Yes,
the dog was adorable.
So there is also going to be free updates, and everything's pretty much going to be free with this game.
Yes, similar to Wildlands, updating the crap out of it.
Wildlands at first didn't. Wildlands at first had...
Yeah, but they learned their lesson after a while.
Halfway through, they were like, yeah, we realized we should...
No.
So now that's what they're doing, and they're trying to keep it focused on that.
Yeah, and also the beta is starting on September 5th, so essentially a month before launch.
And we are also getting a Terminator event, which makes perfect sense in line of the story, to be honest. Because,
but...
we're talking about a story where the wolves are going after an island because they make drone technology and stuff. That's easy setup for Skynet.
I know, but the thing is, Microsoft just had Terminator yesterday.
Oh yeah, well, don't get me wrong, they're doing a big push for Terminator right now.
I know, because the movie's coming out,
and Dark Fate looks awesome.
But
let's be real, Skynet's just gonna happen soon.
And eventually, yeah.
This is just Skynet infiltrating itself in a...
Yeah, it's just saying, oh, hey, Skynet's, we'll prep you for Skynet. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited for that, and comes out on the 4th of October.
Okay, and then, of course, you had a mobile Tom Clancy game.
Ugh.
So...
It was the only Splinter Cell that we got all presentation.
Yeah. I enjoyed the fact that it was showing off the different Tom Clancy IPs, like Division, Rainbow Six, Ghost Recon, Splinter Cell, and it's just gonna be a multiplayer.
Just a simple multiplayer shooter, nothing really fancy, but
Yeah, exactly, and it doesn't look awful if you're more into the mobile and you're still a Tom Clancy fan. Yeah, sure.
You have something to play.
You have something to enjoy, and so that's Tom Clancy's Elite Squad.
Yes.
For Honor event, I kind of wish they would have explained more on this.
No,
we just got a trailer of the new character, the Sakura character.
Yeah.
And she's an interesting character in the world of For Honor anyways, because she's the ghost, the phantom that goes in and just murders everybody.
But that's pretty much...
But I'm not sure what the trailer was trying to say with this mode.
Essentially, it looked like it was going to be 1v all. So everyone against everyone?
It looked like you were going to... Okay, you have to go in here, search for whoever's playing the ghost, and if you lose to this...
Yeah.
Or the ghost is randomly selected out of them. And if you lose to them, you become a ghost. That's what it looked like. I'm not sure yet.
I have no idea.
Yeah, kind of like an infected mode, but with For Honor. And with For Honor, of course, that just means you gotta fight them to death. So, I don't know. I'm a big fan for Honor, so I'm probably gonna jump into that and see what's going on.
Then we had Rainbow Six
Now, I don't know about this one.
So
Quarantine was a good mode in Rainbow Six, like a small event mode.
yeah,
where it was a horde,
but
it was the terrorist hunt, but with zombies.
yes.
So it that was fine for me during an event. I don't know if I would pay for a full game.
I would not pay full for a game that essentially is it's 3-player co-op PvE.
And it's
Nobody
also
said
one of
it
those
was gonna
games
be a
that
full price game.
That's true. No one did say that was going to be full price.
Yeah, but they didn't say it was gonna be free to play. Like it's just like
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of there.
they just announced it and it was just like odd.
It's a spin-off game, so it is going to be a separate game from
a separate entity. It might just be like a download title.
Yeah, but also how is it going to be? Is it going to be free to play? If it's free to play, I will jump in without any questions.
Well, then
problem.
if it's completely free to play, then that's fine. No problems there.
But if I have to pay a large amount of money,
it's not worth it for one mode. Because the worst thing is, yesterday at Microsoft, we had the one of the modes for Gears 5, which was literally this. You went into the nest, and you planted a bomb, and you got the fuck out.
That is going to hurt. Oh. But chapter 1 completed. There you go.
But literally, it was the mode in the game, in Gears.
More or less, yeah.
Like, it was 3-player PvE. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's Rainbow Six.
Alright, this is where it crashed last time. Hit it again.
It's going to be it.
Still downloading?
Yeah.
Oh. It's probably one of those, missions that, is later on in the data stream.
So, aside from that, after that we had
Division 2.
Division 2. So, a lot of new information about Division 2.
Yes, of their, essentially the next 3 chapters of their Season Pass.
Yeah, so we're going to get Expeditions, which was a feature in Far Cry New Dawn.
Yes.
Which will lend itself perfectly for the Division.
Yes. There's a bunch of new environments, such as a college, and also the Pentagon.
Yep, the Pentagon's coming up. That is going to be part of Episode 2.
Yes.
There is going to be a second raid in Episode 2 as well.
That is coming. And then Episode...
We hope that they learn a lot from
the first one. And then Episode 3?
See,
I don't know.
I got a little confused with Episode 3. I'm not
Because they showed New York off.
That did look like New York.
It was New York, because it had the Statue of Liberty.
So that means we're going to go back, but
you're hunting someone down. Like there's someone big that you're hunting.
You're hunting down another Division agent
that essentially has gone rogue.
Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be.
I don't know.
And we also got news about the Division movie, which stars Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal, and also what's her name? What? No, that's Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, Jessica Chastain.
Wasn't she in Zero Dark or?
Was in Zero Dark Thirty,
yeah.
I think. And,
so
she's in more recently It Chapter 2.
Yeah. So Zero Dark 30 is fitting for Division.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a military movie.
Yeah. No, and very very fitting.
Same as Jake Gyllenhaal. I can
Yeah. So I can see that being really good, and it's going to be for Netflix.
Well, yeah, it's in collaboration with Netflix, so we're gonna hear more about that in the coming while. And then next up, oh my God, does everyone have to show off a streaming fucking service?
I agree. This
Bethesda, now Ubisoft. So no, well, not a streaming service, a subscription service.
Yeah, this is a subscription service.
All the same.
It's
crap.
It's more focused like.
It's like EA Access.
Yeah, and
so,
it's going to give you access to their
entire library. So you pay $14.99 a month, American, not Canadian.
Yeah.
So probably like $16.99, and you get access to over 100 different Ubisoft titles.
Yeah. And new games will be added in automatically.
Yeah.
So that's the only way I could see this being a proper good deal for people right now is for the people that are going to get the Stadia.
So they fully announced their partnership with Google for the Stadia. I'm still questioning the shit out of Stadia.
Yeah,
because I'm like,
there's a lot going on with Stadia.
It's all about the price.
Yeah,
the price is the most important thing for Stadia.
How much is it going to cost?
How much is it going to cost? And also, like I have 3 Chromecasts at the house. They're all right.
You're saying that the Ubisoft thing is gonna work with Stadia?
Yes.
Then you just get Stadia for free. Real good to go.
Yeah, and then you get the Ubisoft Play Plus, and then you can have your access to Ubisoft games. That works out for me personally. But it's also one of those things. It's like, okay,
do I really want to pay for the Ubisoft games?
Well, that depends. Like, for you, maybe not, because I know you don't focus a lot on the multiplayer ones.
Yeah, like I barely play anything multiplayer because.
Yeah. Now, if you want to like play the older games, like say Prince of Persia and shit like that.
But I already own most of those games.
True, that is true. Like, so it doesn't work.
Yeah.
At all.
It's hard. It's hard for me to justify streaming like a subscription service because I'm like, I already pay $40, almost $50 a month for just TV streaming. Do I want to pay an extra $20, $30 on top of that for gaming services also?
No, not really.
So it really all depends.
Right now for me, I have PlayStation Now, and PlayStation Now for me works. To be honest, though, if I was going to be using any of the services, if I had an Xbox One, I would be using the.
I'd be using the Game Pass
because that is actually a good deal.
Because you get all the Microsoft release games day one,
and also you get
a bunch of extra stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of different. There's a lot of variety.
So one of our viewers did comment on, does everybody need their own fucking streaming services? She said yes, everyone has to have their own services, just like Battle Royale and loot boxes and games as a live service.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
That's it.
3 stars earned. You nailed it.
I forget where we had Just Dance. I didn't mark it down.
Oh my god! So they had Just Dance 10th anniversary. The most amazing thing.
Hey,
I'm gonna skibbity, skibbity yum.
Yeah, of all the songs to put in there, that's amazing.
Pino probably never saw Skibbity.
No.
Okay, we're gonna have to find
They're
Skibbity.
sheltered and live under a rock, Pino.
We're gonna have to find you Skibbity.
So
it's popular enough to be in Just Dance.
I don't know.
But
do I listen to pop music?
But let's.
Okay, so they showed off Just Dance. They had 3 different songs. They had the Dirty Panda again.
Yeah, the Dirty Panda.
And then on top of that, they had the release of the different platforms.
Oh, would you look at that? Dico was gracious and Lincoln.
This was the most amazing thing. It is releasing for the Wii.
Yeah, the Wii.
The Wii of all things. A system that came out in 2006 is still relevant. It is beating out literally every other platform. The Wii U? Nope. The PS3? Nope. The 360? Nope. The Wii.
The Wii is getting Just Dance.
It is getting Just Dance
in 2019.
Because the Wii had such a massive install base.
Hey, well, here's the thing. I know a couple people at least that do still play Just Dance on the Wii.
On the Wii,
and that's the only game they'll play on the Wii because that's the only one they like rather having the Wiimote.
And that's just it. And Ubisoft knows that there is so many of the Wiis out in the wild that they can keep releasing these games every single year and get the people to pay $40, no questions asked.
Oh, easily, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I was surprised.
After that, we had Rocket Champions.
Roller Champions, not Rocket Champions.
Roller Champions,
Which is essentially Rocket League.
So you mean Roller League, Rocket Champions? I mean
Left turn
Rocket
with the balls.
Roller Champion.
I have a Rocket Champion. I have a Roller League. Rocket Champion Roller League.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. So actually, to be honest, that looked pretty fun.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. It's something different, but I think a lot of people are going to. I think it's going to be one of those popular titles on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
That people are going to love to stream this. Also, it's not going to be expensive to buy. I'm pretty sure it's going to be less than $30, like Rocket League.
Yeah. And
that it's going to be cheap and accessible.
And the hype for it is going to come from Twitch watching people play.
Yeah.
Name of your sex tape. Cheap and accessible.
There you go.
Okay.
You know you love it.
I'm like, what? People gonna watch it on Twitch?
So yes, we're about to release it.
So they're doing pretty much what's a public beta in this case.
Well, essentially,
it's a demo.
Essentially it's a demo for the next couple days, and try it out, play the crap out of it, and
Need the Uplay server.
Yeah, you do need to do it off of Uplay.
No, they said to add on Uplay, which is like.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they actually had their own thing.
What? Oh, they've had their own for a long time.
Yeah.
They kind of gave up on it.
Yeah.
It's there, but it's not.
It's still there. If you buy.
What they did instead is they integrated it in every game that's like log into Uplay.
Yeah, anytime you buy a PC game, appearance by Pseudo51. Anytime you buy a PC game on Steam or Epic Store or a physical Ubisoft game, you need to log into Uplay.
Yeah.
It has to sync up. So yeah, Roller Champions. I think it'll do pretty good. And then the last one, they announced a brand new game from Quebec Studio.
So this made sense when he came out. He was like, "Hey, listen, we've been doing Assassin's Creed for a long time.
Well, and they're going to be doing.
And we're still doing the new one.
Not the Viking one that's going to be coming out next year, but the one after that. So your 2021 game.
But exactly as they were saying, our mind's been wandering, and you can tell that with Odyssey because Odyssey had those
interesting. They had subtle differences.
They had the moments that you had to fight the Greek.
The
monsters.
different gods.
And now we have the different gods with the Fate of Atlantis DLC.
Yeah.
Now, the best thing about that is that because of that, we are also getting a new game called Gods and Champions.
Yeah.
Oh, Monsters?
Gods and Monsters.
Gods and Monsters.
So, essentially...
That's a DC title. What the hell?
What?
DC thing.
Oh.
Gods and Monsters.
Yeah, Gods and Monsters. So, essentially, it had this really nice green foliage in this open world.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And
was colorful.
it had, the god, which was the girl.
No, the girl is the champion because they always remember the gods always turn to people.
Well, yeah, to challenge them,
to fix their problems.
Yeah, so essentially, she had this sword that was blue and glowing, kind of like in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, okay, that's the thing. It did give me a very Breath of the Wild vibe, which I'm not mad at.
I'd be fine with an open world RPG from Ubi.
To me, it's like the cross of that. It's going to be the cross of like Breath of the Wild and Odyssey, and that to me sounds like a decent mix-up.
Yeah, and it's also Ubisoft Montreal.
It could pull it up pretty well.
It's Ubisoft Quebec coming into their own and making something different.
That's true.
And Ubisoft hasn't really done that in a long
time.
Since probably original Watch Dogs.
So
yeah,
that was the show.
It was all right.
It's still not the best. Ubisoft still has that stronghold.
Yeah, but it was better than the last couple.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to give better than the last couple times.
a little bit better.
Wasn't
that
what we
note,
were looking for.
A popular streamer did tweet something.
Very interesting.
Okay.
Ubisoft, all they can say is they're lucky with that.
Because it was that dull.
It was dull, but they're not worse than Bethesda at the moment.
No, that's why they're lucky Bethesda exists.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So essentially, but Best in Show at Ubisoft had to be Golden Girls Edition
Yes.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
it.
I want to play Watch Dog Golden Girls.
I'm gonna have my entire crew of old ladies just going around causing some shit.
They're gonna go around and be like, "Thank you for being a friend."
Can you walk me across the street? And then wham! Yeah.
Just pushes.
But that's it. Other than that, it was. I don't know.
So it is time for us to take a small break.
Yep. We're having.
As we get some food in
Yep.
us, and there we have another.
Then we got Square.
3 hours roughly before.
Yeah, 3 hours.
2:45.
So we're gonna
2 hours and 45 minutes
We're gonna
until
supper and then we're gonna Square.
Yeah. So once Square is on, we'll be back with another pre and post show.
Yeah.
But we'll be back before that as well because
Play
we're
something.
gonna play something.
Yep.
Like the Guilty Gear.
No! I don't want to make Buttercup happy.
That is a good point.
So we'll play another indie game.
Maybe we'll get some Brawlhalla in.
Yeah.
Jackbox?
Oh, sorry, Brawl is not downloaded, so.
Damn it.
I said,
We can do another round of freaking Ultimate Chicken Horse.
that's fun too, but
Yeah.
Jackbox is also fun. But with this, we'll be back later.
Yeah.
All right.